So basically, in because, and I don't want to really repeat conversation now.
Yeah.
Because the more I repeat the conversation, unfortunately for me, it is the more I'm trying to continue to say what has been banned.
True.
Is repeating the same thing that happened. So a conversation went on, and I think that is why I was invited. The word is invited. I was invited, and ideally, say me share corner bar na Sunday corner bar see me na.
Pro television on YouTube. Meshro me subscribe to me so for my Councillor George Lutterodt. Enra, ema what ya say nenam from him oko social media na picture bi twegu say ya che no. Na me catch us as at that time na me video. Me call police for page na on na ho. Ti obi nim say picture no na AI. But any Councillor Lutterodt ye jano waba odi nchiremu aba de siye whether ye eche no anasa ya nche no video ameba be boy eba be chire ni nyina emu na afi so no odi chop aba sa asem no oso ye 3 hours video say na show no omoye enti no asem na okasa okan no kasa che na a portion of it na okan na en sese okasa looking at no caliber, the kind of person now we name was so kasa ko overboard it will baba pa enu echo but the identical PM ewo eye police for akache no opi okopi the identical PM police for akache no odi nchirimu aba ewo Angel FM so tiyeko na TV pro lens for numbers that screen so eba media ni production for ebe twa ebe editing kama e dia mo mesra woni ni adwuma 2026 and beyond. In good tea, Councillor George Lutterodt.
Monday, and I call for bias. I'm needed on Tuesday at 11. 10 Tuesday.
Yes.
So I'm needed at Tuesday at 11. But now, already, no, based on the first call, I find myself already at the police headquarters. So I did the needful. So yes, it was Sunday evening. That was the call that came that I'm needed at a certain section of the CID unit of Ghana Police Service. So based on that, I took initiatives. Okay, I will go.
Tuesday.
No, so no. See, there was a request, a member.
Okay.
And the request basically was to come there on Monday. Because second by Sunday. Good. But omuka se mbra ho Monday na I'm say okay meko me hear my say meko no that time na and I'm gina ho I was just in the building the same time I say membra and a phone call by say like another inspector is calling me say I'm needed at the place so because ochana 11 so then I said okay if I'm needed because I also don't want to create any scene. Definitely, no matter what you do, when you enter into such places, you will have a lot of people. It was your phone you call. It was not a public notice that the police is looking for Councillor Lutterodt. So what do I have to gain in going on my social media handle like others would do? I'm going to Ghana Police, so I treated it like as private as I want it to be treated.
Okay.
Even though I'm going to a public space. And so when I got there, they said, okay, they need me tomorrow, which is 11. I said, well, it's better I fulfill righteousness today because I'm here. So I spoke to the officer in charge and said, oh, before one kasanso phone call no abba. No, say okay. And to me, so I went to see who I was going to see. Then out of that, the one who'd give a call came. And we sat down and then we went to their boss. Okay. And to me, so I went to see who I was going to see. Then out of that, the one who'd give a call came. And we sat down and then we went to their bosses and then they said, oh, this is the video. So out of the 3 hours video I did, the first thing was educating the public. The guy, Jase Manche, was sitting and was telling them tradition. I said, I won't talk tradition. I'll talk health and permit because I deal with the cops. That's my area. how to get permits to bury. And I kept saying that, honestly speaking, nobody has granted permits of such nature. So the alleged conversation based on the video that was played by one man who is said to be the spokesperson of Abuja Opinion. Have you seen that video?
No.
Oh, I mean, I'm surprised. So the same thing happened. So the video was played. I'll share with you that he knows that the body has been buried there. And I said, no, it can't be true. So after the chief spoke and everything, I gave them the health implication that the EPA must come in. Ghana police. I spoke on all these things. And Najiman kept saying, like the way I go back and forth with you, saying, video number 4 days, police for name. I'm saying, no, cyber security for an common threat, and maybe it's not their necessity. And an analysis says, purify assassin. I'm saying, purify assassin. It's not violence, and you talk, but it's just a matter of going to assume it is there. So that what ritual must be done is supposed to be done. But and the long and short of it is that it was a bad statement from the law point of view that you are inciting violence in calling the youth. So if you watch the whole video, it doesn't sound like that way. But when you pick that small meal out of it, which somebody did, like the regular screenshot, that is what I was invited for. So then I admitted, said, yes, I said it. And it was in the bad blood. So I apologized and said it was not good.
Great.
And I keep apologizing that it was not good. That portion they played is not good. That shouldn't come from me. And
so you admit that was overboard.
Yes, it was overboard. I mean, that particular session. And I'm still apologizing.
Great.
The reason why I'm apologizing is because I don't want anybody to take advantage of that statement and do something. Just like when I was detained. If it goes, when it went viral, then everybody was just appearing. If I know, our bloggers who want to get a soundbite. So immediately when I was also released, I had to tell everybody that I don't come anywhere. I am home. So let's have peace of mind.
This was about what time to your arrest from
I think I went there around 12 o'clock. And I think you're supposed to be granted bail at a certain hours. But by 6 p.m., bail 10 and whatever will not happen. So you have to be detained just for some hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, papa ni nie ene nyamansaji atum ade ne yedi ho dance seseba no photography videography ana bibia famfoni ane camera ho sensem de ana adwuma de bia na opetwumaku ebetwa ne neat na yam yehwefo no ho a wakase wow de a eno ane prolens etwa event bia bi wedding ayo parties anniversaries documentaries and music videos your cameras ahodo and drones ahodo e de betwa events no and now program no amana ya kama na seye me hwefo no kora hu a obeka se wow ane sanse polens ya chuma hotse Ghana baby bia wo bia e chichiri ne achiri ne bonso da form the sachichide nante ne sanso ya live streaming for all events the Ghana office e wo ahye Adenta Dodo Road ya ne CBG ene di animhwe se ya frefra +1 401 7570 300 and +1 401 6992 254. Rolex customer satisfaction is our utmost priority.